Sony's wireless neckband speaker, the SRS-NS7, can deliver a personalized home theater experience with 360 spatial sound, while still enabling you to be aware of your surroundings and hopefully not disturbing the neighbors. And if you've come across this video, you might be wondering, how do I get it connected to my TV? Well, the good news is, I'm going to show you that today. I'm Derek from Sony, let's get it set up. The first thing you're going to need to do, of course, is open everything up, because we're going to need to charge the SRS-NS7 to make sure it's got some life to get everything set up. So using the supplied USB-C cable plug, one end into the SRS-NS7, and then the other end plugged into a commercially available AC adapter, and then into the wall. Now, depending on how drained the battery is, it may take up to 4 hours to charge, but if you're curious how charged it is, power on the SRS-NS7 speaker and press the power button, and it'll tell you how much battery life you have left.
Battery, about 90%.
So while your NS7 speaker is charging, or if you are ready to proceed, we're going to get everything connected to the TV. And for this step, you are going to need the NS7's wireless transmitter that is included with your NS7. So to get this connected, you're going to need two of the included cables, the longer of the two USB-C cables and the audio optical cable. On the back of the wireless transmitter, you'll notice the two ports, one that will say DC in, which is going to take the smaller end of the USB-C cable, which is going to supply power to the transmitter. And the other cable is the digital in. This is going to be your audio optical cable. Go ahead and plug that in as well. So now let's move to the back of the TV so we can get the transmitter connected to the TV. First thing you're going to want to do is plug in the audio optical cable into the audio optical port of the TV. The second thing you'll do is plug the USB, the larger end, into the USB port of your TV. If your TV doesn't have a USB port, or if it doesn't seem to work with the TV's USB port, you may want to use a commercially available USB to AC adapter and plug it directly into the wall to get power to the wireless transmitter. You'll know that the wireless transmitter is receiving power when the LED light on the top turns blue first and then begins to flash orange, means that it's searching for a signal. If you own a Sony Bravia XR TV, you can take advantage of Sony's 360 spatial sound personalizer, which can give you the most accurate 360 sound that you can get. Now there's a link in the description below for a video that I will walk you through all of the steps to get that set up. On non-Bravia XR TVs, 360 spatial sound is not available. At this point, we do want to make some adjustments in the settings of the TV. Now, some TVs may automatically detect this, others may not. But you want to make sure that instead of using the TV speakers, you tell the TV that you want to use an external device, or an audio out, or an external speaker system. All TVs are a little bit different with how the menuing works here, so you may want to do some research online or consult the manual for your TV. If you're using a non-Bravia XR TV, you're going to make another adjustment in the TV's audio output method and change it to PCM. Now, depending on your TV, this might be a couple of menus deep in the audio section. You may need to consult your TV manual in order to find this. It's going to be important to change this because it's going to make sure that the NS7 can play the audio properly and give you the best audio that it can. You'll notice that as soon as you change to PCM in your sound output mode, that the transmitter, if it was flashing orange, will now be a solid blue. Alright, so now we've made it to the final step. Go ahead and press and hold the power button on the NS7 speaker until it says power on, and then Bluetooth pairing. Once it does, press the Bluetooth button on the top of the transmitter, and then they should automatically connect to the NS7 speakers. If it doesn't right away, make sure you bring the speaker a little bit closer and then try to repair them again. And that is the setup. Once your NS7 is paired to the transmitter, you can go ahead and start enjoying your content right now. So feel free to do that, or stick around while I tell you a little bit about the Sony 101 consultation program, which is a link in the description below. So if you do have any questions and want to talk to an expert like myself, feel free to click that link to learn a little bit more. We do also offer video chat options to make sure that as we're helping you, we're giving you the most accurate information to find the best Sony solution for you and your needs. I've been Derek from Sony. Thanks for watching.